welcome back to Key West. It's our first port stop on this cruise. We were here back in May. Real quick here, as you can see, this has been our home this week, the Carnival Liberty. So we are going to do the hop on, hop off train again today, the trolley, and we're going to go. Dwayne wants to see the lighthouse this time, so we're going to go see the lighthouse. We'll take you along on our journey. So we're going to check out the lighthouse. This is what Dwayne really wanted to see this time. So these are signs. It was $15 per dollar, $15.50 I think, plus tax. It was like $32 total, so not too bad. So we'll show you around the lighthouse. Just recording these signs here. The funny thing about this lighthouse is it's not on the water. Part of why it's no longer in use.
But it is the only one in the United States that is fully inside the city limits.
True. So you can't really see it all the way right now. We'll get some better views here in a little bit. So this is what Drain's been looking forward to. She got that love from her mama. She loves the lighthouse, don't you, dear?
I do. I think they're so neat.
So here is our first full view of the lighthouse, all the way up. We're going to go up and get some pictures and stuff because you can see all the way around. So it's the oil house here. There's the drums for it. They held the oil.
Conquered the 88 steps.
So here's some information about the lighthouse. There's 88 steps, they said. So we'll see how out of breath we are by the time we get up.
Mm-hmm.
Down is a lot easier than up. Just spiral all the way up.
I don't feel like I should.
So up here, we made it to the top. It is quite a climb. It's 88 steps, though. Very steep. You have ventilators. There is another level up where the actual, you can see up in there where the light actually is, but you can't go up there. So once you get to the top, you do want to go around clockwise to get the view. And here is our view. So based on that picture right back in there is Fort Zachary. Can't see it amongst the trees. The island's not very big. As you can see, there's our ship, Carnival Liberty. They could lower and raise things up with the winches. Outer mole. Can't really see it out there with the trees. Miles and miles. Beautiful day. Key West Harbor, Mallory Square, Custom House. That's back where we started. Monroe County Courthouse, Cornish Memorial, AME Zion Church. See all that off in the distance there. Concha Hotel, St. Paul's Episcopal Crest Building. You can see it back off in the distance here. Trumbo Point, old steam plant. So you see that steam plant way down over there. What do you think, dear?
This is an awesome view.
It's Mount Trashmore, St. Mary Star of the Sea Catholic Church. Of course, these pictures were taken before a lot of the trees grew up, so it's kind of hard to see them, but you can see it way off in the distance over there. There's the top of the church, and then way back there is the landfill. Newman United Methodist Church. That was a lot closer, it's just right there. More of the panoramic view of Key West. Southernmost Point House, Southernmost Point. We did that on our last tour, you know, back and take a look at our Carnival Dream series. We did go to the southernmost point with our son Ethan. Whitehead Point. So originally the lighthouse was on the coast, and after it burned down they moved it further inland, which is where we're at now. Sand Key Lighthouse, which you can't really see from here at all. Oh no, I see it now. It is way out there. And we're back where we came up. You see some of the grounds down there. So we'll go down to the museum next and check that out. We've got about 4 hours left before we have to be back on the ship. So we'll see you at the bottom. So here's the sign. I don't remember if I showed it when we went up. So now we're going to go into the Keeper's Quarter Museum to learn more about the lighthouse and such. Again, there was 88 stairs, very steep. So if you don't have a good heart, you're real overweight, don't try it. It's a very narrow staircase, so basically one person can be in an area at a time. You can follow behind someone, but if they're coming down, you've got to wait. So now we're going into the Keeper's Quarters Cottage. It's got the years of the different keepers, all the way up through 1914. Very small looking house. I don't know how many square foot it is. It doesn't say. Probably added up to figure it out. Looks like it's about 45 by 38. So do the math. I'll throw it on here later when I can get my calculator because I'm going blank right now. We're gonna go into the Keeper's Quarters now. Drain was commenting that she's got jelly legs now after the stairs. And then we got a few more stairs to get up to the lighthouse. parlor. Kind of tell you about the different stuff in here. Some of the equipment they would have used: gimbal, compass, sextant, single sheave block. You going to push the button, dear? There's the Key West Lighthouse. American Shoal Lighthouse, and then Sombrero Key Lighthouse. There's the reef. There's everything lit up at once, so you can see where the lighthouses were in relation to where the reefs are, so the ships didn't run into the reefs. So they do have a video that talks about the lighthouse and the families. Complaints by mariners that trees and buildings obstructed their view of the lighthouse. A 20-foot extension was made to the height of the tower in 1895. As the new century approached, the ongoing unrest in Cuba intensified. While on a diplomatic mission to Havana, the battleship USS Maine exploded, killing 266 crew. The Key West Lighthouse tender, was the first to arrive at the scene and evacuated the injured to Key West. Some were treated at the Marine Hospital, some at the Some more history of the second lighthouse. Many were buried in Key West Cemetery. Based on the inquiry held at the Custom House, so you could see where the original light was, the original landing. So where we climbed all that up. In 1909, Key West was hit directly by a very powerful hurricane. Ships were heaped on each other in the docks, and workboats were washed several blocks inland. The power lines were devastated, and several large structures, including churches, cigar factories, and the beachside social pavilion, were flattened. Once again, in 1910, the island was hit by a hurricane. Some buildings still under repair from the year before were utterly demolished, and there were casualties. And the linemen stayed busy. Uniforms for the keepers. Railroad finally reached Key West in 1912. Some examples of the uniforms. Almost like a sailor's uniform. It was touted as the eighth wonder of the world. It carried passengers and freight directly to awaiting steamships with connections throughout the world. By 1915, the city's lights made it difficult to distinguish the bright, steady lantern of the lighthouse. So So it has stripes for single vertical for every 5 years of service and a gold star for 25 years. So as you can see, there's 20 years right there. 20, 15, 10. Different knots, nautical knots. It's got strings and shows you how to do them. The rain's pushing buttons. Only lighthouse in the United States entirely within the city limits. Dorian was talking about that earlier. Push the button and it shows you some of the different people. Like there's keepers, Key West property, Lighthouse, which where we're at now. And then they've got shipping and commerce, jobs, lifestyle, some information about them. And here's another view of that parlor that we saw earlier. Wedding, yeah, I was gonna say it looks like a wedding dress. You can pause it to read any of these that are on there. Hopefully they're not too blurry. I should have combs like that.
Oh, thank you. It's a step down.
Oil can set. Here's the fixed lenses. That's all glass. I see the light down in there. the lantern, so we cover the flame so it didn't get blown out. So she was decommissioned in 1969. Up close and personal with my lovely Doreen. Hi, honey.
Hi.
This goes back to that map we looked at earlier, the sand, all the different lighthouses along the reef there. And that's the end of the quarters tour there. And we'll walk through the grounds here to the gift shop and the exit, and that will conclude our tour of the lighthouse. I know Doreen is happy.
Uh-huh.
There's the cistern for the rainwater. Birds and everything out here. Chickens are protected here in Key West. You get fined heavily if you mess with a chicken.
Okay, we'll find the restroom.
So there's another lens from the lighthouse in the museum or in the gift house. So after we got done at the lighthouse, we went to Moondog Cafe and Bakery to get something to eat. We had a late breakfast, so we're just going to be sharing a spinach artichoke dip and what they call a blat, which is bacon, lettuce, avocado, and tomato. So I know Doreen really likes avocado, so that should be really good. It's good for us to split. After that, we'll get back on the trolley to finish out the trail, and then we're going to go check out the aquarium. So we'll show you around the aquarium here in just a little bit. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, keep up our adventures. And if you'd like to join us on any of those travels or want to make your own adventures, reach out to us, Ken at TrobTravels.com, Doreen at TrobTravels.com, or text or message us at 931-305-2919. We look forward to hearing from you. So we are now at the aquarium. It was about $23 a person to Viador. So we got that booked. So we're going to take a tour around. We'll show you around the aquarium.
Mr. Lear, we will have to find a safe port over there. Aye, aye, Captain.
Huh? Okay, fine. Okay.
natural order, where the largest of sea creatures feeds upon the smallest krill in the ocean. Yet all
That's
life
why I
must be
wanted it.
constantly aware of the balance upon which its survival depends.
Okay.
The sea is everything. It covers 7/10 of the terrestrial globe. Its breath is pure and healthy. It is an immense desert where man is never alone. For he feels life stirring on all sides. The sea is the embodiment of a supernatural and wonderful existence. It is nothing but love and emotion. It is the fate of infinite. I am Captain Nemo, and I invite you to explore and share the wonders of the sea, which eternally surrounds us all.
Okay, saying these are original Aquarium local artist made them. That one's pretty. You don't want the microphone. So lots of different fish. Drain's doing the videoing. That way she can stay behind the camera. She'd rather do that than be in front of it. She likes me making a fool of myself. So lots of different fishes. As we talked about, one of the guides said that these are original frescoes that were in the aquarium. Local artists did them. So we'll look around at the different fish as we go through here. Lots of big-eyed ones and pretty ones, and of course I'm like a little kid. Drain will tell you that. We might find Dory somewhere. Look at this. They're eating broccoli. I've never seen a fish eat broccoli.
Looks like it likes broccoli.
Uh-huh.
It's a dory fish.
Kind of. That's a pretty one.
We'll do this first. Yeah, let's do this because I think once you do that, then you go out this door and then you can move all around.
It's a shark. Maybe it'll come around and see it. There they are. There it comes again. It's like two in there at least. Let's say come right up against here again. He goes, oh, swim right again. They're down there. There's one. Yeah, it's getting it. I see it on there.
It's only when the light behind us is.
There goes one. Here's another one. As far as it goes. Yeah, come see us again. Maybe. There's
Good afternoon, Coast Aquarium guests. We are 1 minute away from our stingray tour. So if you guys are interested in learning about the 3 species of stingray that we have here at the aquarium, or just want to watch them get their lunch, please meet me inside of that first oval pool or other stingray pool in 1 minute. Extremely rare
got big one.
So it's kind of hard to look at their ancestry or see how these guys
It's a big fish.
but all of our laboratories do have one of
The little ones down there.
that will fossilize. Does anyone want to take a guess at what that is? Okay. Maybe a hint. Is their teeth? Yeah, is their teeth. So the only ones that all of our laboratories have are going to be their teeth. And luckily enough for us, we can actually everything that we can and want to just by looking at their teeth because they have what we call highly specialized teeth. So in the over 500 species of shark and the over 600 species of stingray, ray, and skate, no set of teeth is going to be similar to any other species. So we can look at their fossilized teeth and not only determine what these guys do okay, it's a little scary, isn't it? Oh, we do?
It's a big eel. Said it's a big eel.
Highly specialized teeth are all individual sets of teeth that those species will share. And we can actually determine what they eat
It's like a brain.
in the habitat these guys live. So we have two different habitats in here. So we have
Can't even see its head.
species of stingray. Benthic means bottom dwelling, so that's going to be like this guy who keeps jumping almost out of the water. It's wanting to splash you guys. And so that will be the species of stingray that will bury themselves so deeply in the sand where only their eyes are sticking out. And then it's also going to be these 3 small ones over here. So those guys are smaller species of Benthic stingray. And so when they're full grown, they'll have a wingspan of up to 2 feet long, so they kind of generally stay a little small. But for southern rays, again, southern stingrays, again, the ones that keep jumping out of the water a little bit, those guys are going to max out with a wingspan of up to 6 feet long, so they can get pretty big. Now, a really
They're
cool
playing,
thing,
chasing each other.
or unique adaptation that our stingrays have, you may see these little holes right on top of their head. Now, when these guys are hunting,
Hey, honey,
their mouths are
dinner
actually
time.
underneath them. So they're burying
Dinner time.
themselves in the sand and they don't want to keep inhaling a bunch
Dinner
of
time.
sand. So they follow these additional sets of holes that go directly into their mouth.
That's what
So
you
they're
want.
not nostrils or anything, but they can breathe through them and they can even eat through them as well. So sometimes you will see some food go through those additional holes, which are called spirit holes. Now,
Big lobsters.
the other set of stingrays that we have in here are going to be called our cow nose stingrays. So these are the ones that keep swimming around. This is a benthopelagic species. So benthopelagic means that they can be benthic, so bottom dwelling, but they can also swim around in the open ocean, which is what pelagic means. So these guys, along with having spiracles, have an additional set of fins right underneath them. It's kind of hard to see, but if you guys watch me feed our other one, which is
shrimp.
behind you over here at the end of this tour, you can definitely see them very well.
It's like it's climbing the
Those
wall.
guys are called subrostral fins. Now, if these guys are trying to hunt in the water column, it is really, really hard to grab food. So they'll use these additional set of fins to help guide food into your mouth, which is really cool. Now, we do just want to leave you guys with some common misconceptions when it comes to our stingrays. So we like to do some positive PR with all of our stingrays. The first one is that their entire tail it's a venomous barb that actually comes from the base of their body, and is that these guys also want to use their barb, and that is also not the case. Now, all our lacerers like to conserve energy, and so they'll have a gestation period.
These guys' nails painted. Oh, that's a big one. Look at that thing. Comes another one. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So it's called the Stingray Shuffle. Now we like to do what's called the Stingray Shuffle because our benthic species of ray, for the most part, are nocturnal. So that means that these guys are buried in the sand when we're usually hanging out in the ocean. And all of our electrobrates have 7 different senses. So we share the same 5, but then they have 2 additional ones. So we want to try to trigger as many senses as we can in order to wake up any sleeping ray in the general area. Slow swim away. So we keep our feet firmly planted on the ground and shuffle forward or shuffle across. We don't really want to lift up our feet. Specifically, what we're triggering is their lateral line. So it's a jelly-filled canal on either side of their body that detects pressure changes or essentially any kind of movement in the water. And then on top of that, their 7th sense is called the ambuli oryzini, which are a series of pores along their snout, which are electroreceptors. So that means that anything with a heartbeat emits a minute electrical pulse.
There's a big guy down there.
Now for these guys, imagine how small a clam is. Now imagine how small the heart of a clam is, and imagine
big old thing.
The heartbeat of a clam will be. All of our electrobrates can smell it. So it is a really sensitive sense. So when we're doing the Stingray Shuffle, we're triggering almost all 7 senses, waking up any stingrays. When we walk into the water like this, we are being virtually invisible. So we do just want to not risk the chance of stepping on a stingray. Now, chance that you guys do get barbed, it is a barb at the end of the day. So that means that please run that.
Just happened to look over after I washed my hands, because you can wash your hands at the end of the aquarium. There's 2 guys right there. And one last thing to show before we go out. It's like he's walking on his tippy toes.
Uh-huh.
If Mom was here right now, she'd say, "It's a Henry." That was our box turtle that we had when we were kids. And that is the Key West Aquarium, the oldest aquarium in the United States. Hope you enjoyed the tour. All right, so this wraps up our first port day. So we were in Key West today. It's a beautiful day out, really.
It really was. The temperature was great.
Yeah. We took the hop on, hop off trolley after we got off the ship and went and stopped at the Lighthouse, which was stop 5. Doreen's been wanting to do that, so
Yes.
you'll have seen our tour earlier on there. It does have 88 steps, which wears you out very quickly because they are very steep, so be aware of that.
Yes. We had jelly legs
Yes.
after coming back down from that.
So after we got done with there, we did go over, start walking back, and stopped at Moondog's, which the food was not badly priced or bad tasting either. We got in there pretty quickly. It's right around lunchtime, so we beat the lunch rush. You saw some pictures of our blat, the bacon, lettuce, avocado, and tomato, and the the
spinach artichoke dip.
Yes. I don't know why I've got fettuccine on the brain. Which came with bread instead of chips, so it's a little bit different than what we're used to, but it was still very good, very hot. Yes. So it was fresh. It did burn our roof of our mouth a little bit.
Yes.
But again, it was very well prepared, not very expensive at all. I think it was with tip was like $32 for the 2 of us, so
yes,
not bad. Then we walked over and got back on the back half of the hop on, hop off, and went to the aquarium, which Key West claims to have the oldest aquarium in the United States. It wasn't really big, so it doesn't take maybe half hour, 45 minutes to walk through if you're just walking straight through. You saw the video from that. All in all, I think it was a really good day.
Yep, we had a good day. Had fun.
Yeah, it was a rough day for me. As I've talked about, I did lose my mom this summer. Today was her birthday, so it was a very hard on me day, but we made it through. We still made a good day of it. Got back on the ship and relaxed for a little bit before I had to get ready for the costume contest, which I didn't make the top 10, unfortunately. I'll put a picture of me that Drain took in here so you can see it right around the time. And then or would have seen it at this point, along with the costume contest. There's some good competition up there, though. It was very interesting.
Was.
After that, we went and they had the deck party. Instead of having the regular mega deck party or the white hot party, they actually had a Halloween themed. Drain did some video that you saw there of Thriller. So, well, through the entire deck party, which I always enjoy those anyway. She usually videos because she doesn't want to get out there and line dance.
Nope.
So
do well with that.
That was our day in Key West. Again, all in all, it was a beautiful day. Very, even though we'd been here before, we got to do different things, so that helps. And then tomorrow we will be in Celebration Key for our first time. So we will get to show you around there. Hopefully the weather is good.
Yes, hopefully.
What else is tomorrow? I think Flicks is tomorrow, isn't it?
I don't remember.
So we'll see on that wrap up for tomorrow.
We'll pop that up too.
Yep. So that was again our day in Key West, the Halloween party, which was a lot of fun. So if you come at Halloween time, do be prepared to bring a costume with you. You can have individuals, small groups, large groups. It's just a lot of fun.
It's a lot of fun, but you don't have to dress up either because I didn't.
So we will see you tomorrow. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to keep up with our travels. And if you'd like to make any journeys of your own, whether cruises, vacations in general, or want to join us on a trip even, make sure you reach out to us at travtravels.com. You can email Doreen or I, Ken or Doreen at travtravels.com. Or message us here on or message us over on Facebook, and we will be more than happy to help you out. Have a good evening.